In Islam, during marriage, the woman is on the receiving end. The Quran says in Surah Nisa, chapter number 4, verse number 4, وَاتُ النِّسَاءَ صَدْقَاتِهِنَّ نِحْلًا, that give to the woman in marriage a dower as a gift. In Islam, mahr, that is a marital gift, is compulsory for a marriage to solemnize. Without mahr, a marriage cannot solemnize in Islam. In Indian culture, where we live, it is the opposite. It is the woman who gives dowry to the would-be husband. In Islam, it's opposite. It is the man who gives to the would-be wife mahr, a marital gift, a dower. But unfortunately, in the Muslim society, many of us have made it as a joke. You know, in India, we keep mahr as 786 rupees. You can't even buy a pair of shoes with 786 rupees. And for namesake, they keep 2000 rupees or 19 miskal. You know, saying that the Prophet kept 19 miskal as mahr. If you have the same wealth as the Prophet, and if you give 19 miskal, 19 miskal good, you may be having 10 times, 100 times more wealth than what the Prophet had, and you want to give 19, you have to give 190, 1900 miskal if you want to follow the Prophet. They spend on the weddings lavishly. They may keep the nikah in the mosque for namesake, but a walima on a big ground, spending lakhs of rupees, millions of rupees, and they want to keep a mahr as 786. They want to make a mockery of Islam. The Indian culture, unfortunately, some of the Muslims, they are being influenced by the Indian culture. You know, in Indian culture, it is the woman that gives the dowry to the would-be husband. And you know, depending upon the market, if you want to marry a graduate, you may have to give 5 lakh rupees, 500,000 rupees. If you want to marry an engineer, you have to give 10 lakh rupees, 1 million rupees. If you have to marry a doctor, you may have to give 50 lakh rupees, 5 million rupees, you know, as though herds and cattle are being sold in the marketplaces. In Islam, to demand dowry from the would-be wife is haram, it is prohibited. Demanding directly or indirectly, both is prohibited. You can't tell the parents of the would-be bride that my son, he likes to travel in a Mercedes car. Giving an indication, I want a Mercedes car for dowry. You know, my son, he likes to live in a 3-bedroom apartment. Giving an indication that you want a 3-bedroom apartment for dowry. Demanding dowry directly or indirectly is prohibited in Islam. If willingly, if the parents of the girl, the bride, want to give some gift to the daughter, there's no problem. But you cannot force or cannot ask or request directly or indirectly. It is prohibited in Islam. So if you analyze in Islam, the women, they are on the receiving end during marriage. And furthermore, irrespective, the woman may be very rich, the wife may be very rich, or she may be poor. Irrespective whether the husband is rich or poor, it is yet the duty of the husband to look after the food, clothing, lodging, and on financial aspects of the wife. He cannot say, okay, my wife is rich, I am poor, yet it is his duty. Furthermore, just in case, if divorce takes place, or if a woman gets widowed, she gets maintenance for the iddah period, for the waiting period. And if she's pregnant, it extends till she gives delivery of the child, till she gives birth of the child. And if the child is born, she even gets financial support till the child grows up.